Hey Sheeples!
What's up, Sheeples?
We are here with our new series, Perspectacles.
This is the first episode of Perspecticles, and my God, are we excited! It's such a good feeling to start this again and get this series going. And more than anything, we're starting with a really fun topic for us, for a topic that's really close to our hearts and something that we've really always wanted to speak out but never really been able to. And as you can see it in the title, it's gonna be art.
Of course it's a brat.
But more than that, we also have a few surprises here. So let's begin. What does art mean to me? That's a tough question because I feel like art has helped me in many different ways actually. One, I've grown up with it in the form of music. And two, when I started making art on my own, whether it be digital art or music or writing or whatever, because art can be in many different forms and it's like a form of expression. So it's one of the places I've been able to speak out more, because for a person who was in his own shell a lot or as I was growing up, art kind of became that medium to kind of just be able to not be too shy and keep myself reserved inside and be able to speak directly to people without having to be in front of a camera, even though now we've changed that. But yeah, so I think that's what art is for me: a freedom of expression, a way to get myself out there, a way to speak to everybody, and I love it.
What does art mean to me? I think it's therapy to me. Yeah, more or less a therapy, because I realized whenever I do art, I instantly become calm. Instant. And I get so involved in it, I forget about anything that's happening around me or anything that is bothering me. So in a way, it is really, my escape. So art is, that is my therapy, escape, anything you call it, but it does mean a lot to me.
Art for me is more than just my career, which I'm very privileged to be able to do. But it's sort of a way of life. Everything that I do in life has some correlation to art. I find it very therapeutic. It's just how I cope with most things in life, and I mean any form of art.
I have grown pretty much along with my art, and so has my art, but I remember being very insecure about my own self, about my work, and then, as I kept doing more art, I realized I turned to this confident person I realized things in my journey, I need not be perfect, my art need not be perfect, so long as it makes me happy, that's more than enough. And I think in that way I have grown, and so has my confidence. And I think I have grown into being into a person who is very accepting.
I have been inclined to art since a very young age, and the more I evolved as a person, the more my art evolved with me, which is how it should be. I feel like my art is directly correlated to who I am as a person right now, and I could see that I have grown so much as a person and an artist, and that reflects in my art now, and that's what's changed.
I think art has helped me grow in many different ways, to be honest. One of the biggest things I've been able to do with art is kind of be a little more confident in myself in general, because I've had difficulties being in front of people, speaking out, kind of talking, and in general I feel like even with my music, I'm very shy. I can't really go out and sing in public or do all of those kind of things, and I think putting myself out there, making my art, making things that mean something to me and are able to speak out to you, I think that's really helped me grow, helped me become more confident, helped me find out a little more about myself, because I have searched a lot in my head, trying to come up with different ways to kind of portray my feelings, my emotions, my thoughts. So yeah.
I don't remember a specific incident, but this is something that happens very often. I could be having like a full-fledged conversation with someone, like a friend or my partner, and suddenly like an idea will hit me, and I'll be like, oh, this is something cool that I could write about or photograph or illustrate, and then I'd like stop everything I'm doing and zone out and like take notes on my phone. And after 5 minutes, I'm like zoning back into the conversation, being like, sorry, what were you saying? This is just a normal part of my life.
The funniest way creativity hit me is when I think I had a thought in mind, like I wanted to do something, related to traveling, but I had no idea how I'm going to put it out on a paper. And then it just hit me out of nowhere, 3 a.m. in the morning, and after that I just couldn't sleep. I had to get to work at it, and so I did.
Funniest way I've been hit with creativity. There's this one incident. This is really funny because this is a project that me and a friend of mine were doing in a college for MBA. This was like for a competition that we had just entered, because at the time we were just going for anything and everything, going for broke basically. And the idea was we needed to make a product with certain like aspects, like certain different types of criteria, and mix it together and like make one product and kind of pitch it to a group of people. And that friend of mine and I just, while brainstorming, had like I think we had to take a bathroom break or something, and that's when it hit. Like we wanted to make a product that made fun of, well, basically pooing. It wasn't a good project, let me just say that. It kind of failed completely, but we had a ball of a time making it.
I do believe that everyone can be an artist in their own way. You don't have to necessarily put yourself in a box to call yourself an artist. Art is so fluid, art is so freeing, and that's what's great about it. Art comes in all forms, art is for everyone. So if you think you're an artist, then you're an artist.
Yeah, it's definitely true. I think everybody is an artist in their own way. Their art might be different, the way they express themselves might be different, the way they portray it might be different, but that's completely okay, because that's you as an artist. You Sheeples have something that only you personally can kind of portray. That's what makes you your individualistic self. That's what makes you a Sheeple. That's, as much as that term means the opposite, but that's the point, right? So I feel, I think everybody is an artist in their own way, but the only thing is, how do we find that art? How do we find the way to portray it, and how do we kind of learn more about ourselves through it is our own journey. So
Definitely yes, I do agree with it. Everyone is an artist in their own way, and it is not limited to painting, dance, music, anything which helps them enjoy, connect with their own souls. So yeah, in that way I think everyone is an artist. Everyone has a different way of expressing their creativity, expressing what they feel. Everyone is an artist in their own way, yeah.
thank you, Sheeples, for joining us for this episode, and I hope if you made it till this part of the video, thank you for supporting us, and thank you for watching this whole thing throughout. If you like the video, please give it a like, and if you share it with your friends, it would mean the world to us. It would also help us grow a lot. Other than that, I think we look forward to making more episodes of this series, and if you feel like you have some feedback to give us about it, please do. And more than anything else, if you want to join in with this series, like I said earlier, do DM us, tell us what you think, give us your perspectives, and we would love to share them through this series as well. But yeah, thank you. Bye!